Amber Heard testified for 2 days this week in Johnny Depp's libel trial. Heard's testimony comes after numerous others, including Depp, who testified for 4 days last month. His libel suit accuses Heard of portraying him as a domestic abuser, jeopardizing his lucrative acting career. The lawsuit stems from an op-ed Heard penned in the Washington Post in 2018, in which she mentioned abuse but did not name Depp. Heard testified that Depp hit and abused her repeatedly, her evidence becoming graphic. She also discussed how they met and how their love developed. 10 stunning moments from her testimony thus far. Number 1. Several allegations of abuse were made. Heard detailed multiple instances of alleged Depp physical abuse, some of which were gruesome. He allegedly repeatedly hit her on the back of the head while yelling, "I effing hate you." Heard claimed she walked to the closet, but Depp re-grabbed her and continued to thrash her. "I felt like I didn't have a chance because I wasn't facing him or looking at him. I was walking away from him. I should have tried harder to defend myself, but I didn't," she added. He seemed practically crying and his voice was odd. He sounded different. Heard's evidence was also explicit when she claimed Depp abused her in Tokyo before their wedding. "In the corridor, he grabbed my arm and shoved me against the hallway wall." She claimed Depp slapped her in the face and kicked her in the back on an aircraft, while others on the board did nothing. "On that plane, you could hear a pin drop. No one said anything. There was tension, but no action," she stated. "I remember being embarrassed. I was embarrassed that he could kick me in public." Heard was embarrassed and unsure what to do. "Then I walked up to the front of the plane. I just sat and gazed out the window," she stated. Number 2. Heard said Depp cavity searched her for drugs. Heard, apparently outraged, related how Depp allegedly took off her clothing and searched her body. He was looking for his coke. "I was wondering how I, somebody who didn't do cocaine and was against it, that was in and of itself causing problems in our relationship. How could I hide? Why would I hide his drugs from him?" she said. "Like, he implied I was doing it? It was absurd. And he said we'd do a cavity search, just stuck his fingers within me. I just stared at the light. I just stood by as he did it." Number 3. Heard said Depp warned her the only way out was death. Heard was discussing her prenuptial offer to Depp. He said, "If you ever brought one up to me or saw one, I'd tear it up. Death is the only way out," she asserted. "The prenup eliminates suspicion or doubt, and it would make things easier," she said. But Depp, she alleged, misinterpreted it as a hint she wanted out. "Are you already planning your escape? Are you already intending to leave?" That was during the moving in together discussion. "He said I had one foot out," Heard said. The idea of a post-nuptial agreement, which Depp's lawyers had brought to Heard, sent her into a spiral. Depp testified last month. "I'm not even in your will," he added, shocked. His accusation, "I'm not in your will." "I felt that was unusual. I don't think anyone had time to change wills or anything like that," Depp said. "It was off. And she couldn't forget that I was in on the post-nup deal and that I was playing her into getting nothing if something happens." Number 4. She described their romance. Heard described early amorous times with Depp. "The foil from this battle was put on my ring finger," she recalled. "And I had only been with him days, maybe it was weeks at the time, but it just felt very intense. Initially, they were hiding these places around the world by staying at Depp's properties. She called it a little bubble of secrecy. We had this beautiful, in less than a week probably, a trip to the Bahamas on this private island with sandy beaches. It was a scene that I had never experienced anything like that," she remarked. Number 5. Heard described her first meeting with Depp as unusual and remarkable. Heard said she had gone to Depp's office to audition for a movie he was developing, but instead they had a long conversation about literature, music, and poetry. She found it odd because despite not being a fan, she knew who Depp was as one of the world's most recognized performers. It was odd enough to be called into his office. "I'm a nobody," she said. "I was 22. It struck me as odd. The fact that we were talking about obscure books and old blues was odd. It was amazing. It was both common and unusual. Wow, I left feeling awe." Number 6. Depp allegedly threatened Heard's life. Heard alleged there was a fight on a yacht when Depp thought she informed his kids he was a drunk, which led to a fight with Depp screaming he might effing kill her. Heard said she hadn't mentioned Depp's drinking to Lily Rose. Still, he was enraged and accused her. "I was trying to tell him, comfort her, and protect you. He was accusing me of doing this and letting them know he was drinking again. He slams me against the bedroom sidewall, grabs my neck, and says he could effing kill me," Heard claimed. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like rating down below. See you guys next time. Have a great day.